Taraji, Cedric, thank you for being on the show. Thanks for coming on together.
Yeah,
This is a
man.
big deal. I cannot wait to go see this.
So
Yes,
excited.
March 30th.
that's me and I'm the little one on there.
Oh, that's,
Yeah,
of course. Wow, you look great. Cedric.
yeah,
you really look great.
I've been doing it.
Fantastic.
I did it just for the play. I shrank and
Yo.
I
Then you
back
came
in.
back.
Your method, your method. I want to get into this, but I also want to ask you how you're doing and what's going on. I know you just went to see Cardi B's tour.
I did.
She's on tomorrow. She's on the show tomorrow. How was she?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah?
You know, I'm like one of her #1 fans.
Yes.
In case you didn't know, I am.
But also,
That's why I went to the first show. I didn't wait.
Of course you didn't wait.
I didn't wait.
But look how good you look. You sent out a selfie.
thank you.
Come on.
Yeah.
What is it like going to a concert with Taraji P. Henson? I bet it'd be super fun.
A lot of fun. You need to wear comfortable shoes because we're gonna dance.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I dance.
Yes. Good. I like when people dance.
Yeah, you have to. That's what you go for, right?
Yeah. I know.
I'm not the one with the phone. Like I'm there. I'm experiencing it. Get your own ticket. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like,
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Cedric, I heard that you've been in New York now a little while rehearsing this. You had a New York first yesterday.
Yeah, it was my first day walking through Central Park. I'd never been in Central Park ever without, and didn't realize the amount of transportation that happens over there. It's just a lot of horses and ducks and people on bicycles and ducks on skateboards.
I know that.
Horses giving horseback rides.
Yeah,
It was like a lot. It was like
A lot of
And it was like,
transportation.
and I had on dress shoes, so I was
could
like,
get run over.
I'm wearing my Lululemons next time I go back.
You guys have known each other
Lululemon out.
a while now. You guys were in. This is you guys in the Larry Crown.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Tom Hanks
we've
back-
played husband and wife before.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be fun. I found an old interview that you guys did together to promote Larry Crown. I thought it'd be fun if I asked you some of the questions from that interview, okay? But then you have to guess how the other person answered.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh.
Okay, let's try it.
Oh, a young Taraji.
Right?
Okay.
Young. I'm still young.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. The younger.
Cedric, leave. You gotta leave.
Yeah.
Cedric, you gotta leave. You gotta leave. Sorry, bud. You're in trouble.
Careful.
A hard time.
Oh, yeah, the Cedric that had hair.
Oh,
here we go.
wow.
Hey. There we
I'm
go.
sorry. I love myself.
Here we go. Your characters in the film, just so everyone a little backstory, just won the lottery, all right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
here's one of the questions they asked in 2011. They said, what's the first thing you would splurge on if you found out that you won the lottery? Taraji, what do you think Cedric said?
Probably a muscle car.
Cedric said,
Muscle car or some new golf clubs or something.
Cedric said a sports car.
That's correct. Good.
Cedric, you said a sports car, I'm thinking Ferrari, or I'd have to buy some more lottery tickets.
Oh, right. We're definitely gonna get some more lottery. That's the way. That's just good thinking right there.
Do you have a sports car?
Yes, yes.
do?
A Ferrari.
No, you did get it. Come on, bud.
Does that move?
Now, Cedric, what do you think Taraji said?
I think Taraji back then would have been like, she was gonna buy like a beach house or something like.
What did I say?
Taraji said, I'd blow it on shoes. Yeah, there you go, yeah.
Winning.
Here's another question you were asked. If you had never become an actor, what career would you have pursued? Cedric, what do you think Taraji said?
I think Taraji would have been like a 5th grade school teacher. Sit down, y'all sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere.
No, I would have guessed this,
No.
by the way. Taraji said hair, makeup, and fashion.
Oh,
That is
well,
you, of course. Yeah, come on. That is
That's
so
good.
you.
I mean, wow. Boom.
Now, Taraji, what do you think Cedric said? What career
chef?
would have you... A chef?
A chef?
I've had your barbecue sauce before,
Yes.
with Anthony Anderson.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
AC?
man. AC barbecue.
That's
It's
why I
dope.
said.
It's delicious.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, man.
No, Cedric said landscape design.
Landscape. You have a green thumb?
I've never grown anything in my life.
Why did you say that? Just for the publicity?
But I, at the time I had to I was putting in my yard at my house, and I was like into it, like,
Oh, my God.
picking olive trees. I was
wasn't
picking
a
other
joke,
stuff.
landscape design?
No, I was like into it. Like, yo,
You're still there?
I'm out of it. I'm out of it.
You're out of it now, yeah,
He's
yeah.
out of it.
Let's talk about Joe Turner's Come and Gone.
Yes.
Congratulations on this.
Thank you.
And you got August Wilson. We're in rehearsals right now, and you moved into the theater for the first time, the Barrymore Theater, where the
Yes.
original Broadway production also ran.
Yes.
Yes.
That's good vibes.
That's good vibes.
That's good
Oh,
vibes right
it's
there.
Good.
How do we set up what the show is about?
It's turn of the century. It's like 1911. It's about everybody that's moving from the South migrating to the North. We own a boarding home, and it's all the people that's coming there looking for who they want to be, kind of leaving an old life, trying to find a new life. And it's all about that experience of who you want to become, and we deal with all the lives. Yeah.
Like after the Civil War,
Yeah.
1911.
Slavery
and so a lot of black people were moving north for hope and jobs and things like that. And we encounter a lot of the people coming up north because they stay at our boarding house.
Wow. And you got
Yeah.
a great director on that.
We have a great director. We have an incredible cast. Listen, I know you guys know us because of what we've done in television and film, but this cat, you know, Ruben Santiago is an amazing Broadway actor, film and television. But these babies we have in this play, these new and up and coming, this next generation.
Really?
That.
Really?
Oh, they're gonna blow your way.
And the legendary Debbie Allen.
And
is
Debbie
directing.
Allen,
Debbie Allen's my favorite.
Yes.
Debbie Allen is amazing.
You actually said it's like a full circle moment with you and Debbie Allen.
Yeah, well, you know, because Debbie is a Howard alumni.
Yeah.
I was pregnant in college, and I didn't know how I was going to finish. And Debbie Allen and Felicia Rashad started a scholarship in honor of their father. And you had to sing, dance, and act. And me, with my big old 6-month pregnant self, I did some choreography. I sang a song, and I did a monologue, and I won.
Yeah!
I was able to finish school, and then cut to, I go to Hollywood, and she directs me in a sitcom. She played my lesbian mother when I did my first series regular on this show called The Division on Lifetime, if anybody ever remembers that.
Yeah.
If you want to look at it. And then she now is directing me on Broadway, my first Broadway show. I mean, it just...
I can't believe this is your first, because you were fantastic in Annie on NBC when they did a live Annie. You were fantastic in that. And I know you could sing and do everything. Congrats, you should be on Broadway.
Thank you.
Cedric, what's it like being directed by Debbie Allen?
I mean, like I said, she's a major choreographer, so that's like every day is warming up. It's like, you know, I gotta...
Oh, wow. Oh, the movement.
Wow.
Twerking.
Daddy be getting down in there.
I be letting Debbie know, like, hey, no, I'm
Cedric, is it
about that life, Debbie.
is it interesting doing a Broadway show because you're such a great comedian? Do you ever like want to break character and play with the audience?
Oh yeah, man, that's the hardest thing about it. I mean, coming from the world of stand-up and doing that, because you'll be, you know, performing and somebody might be like, and I'll be like, yes, they do.
You can't answer.
You can't answer them back. You know, you be ready to jump in, but it's that live performance thing that just happens that you love. I remember one time performing and I fell on stage, and in the Kings of Comedy I fell, but I fell another time and I had like dust all on one side of my outfit, and I had to work it like I was at the Met Gala, like this the latest, like.
That's the latest.
It's the latest.
getting
Dust
dust?
to dawn, baby. That's what I'm doing. That's what we doing.
Play it
It's
off.
all about how you rock it. You know what I mean?
August
Everybody
Wilson.
next week has
Everybody
dust
was like,
on their
oh,
face.
you know, you see what you said, dusted it up.
He's dusted up with his right
Yeah,
side.
you gotta dust it up on the right side. You get the right dust.
You got to dust it up. What does it mean to be in an August Wilson play? It's an honor. I mean, this is
It's
cool.
such an honor. You know, I went to an HBCU, so we studied a lot of August Wilson, and I had the pleasure of meeting him. He came to my acting teacher my freshman year. Wow. Had him come and speak to the acting class. So I feel like this play chose me. I also did a radio reading of August Wilson's Come and Gone years ago. And so again, like, it's just like I was meant to do this.
It's going to be fantastic. And you also have some news tonight, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's extended already.
Whoa!
Come on, guys.
Congratulations!
You won that giveaway.
Extended already.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Taraji P. Henson, Cedric the Entertainer, August Wilson, Joe Turner's Come and Gone begins performances March 30th at the Barrymore Theater on Broadway. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody.